If you've driven in the US, you've definitely seen one of these signs. Whether it's for work, fun, or seeing your family, these roads have brought you everywhere. This is what is called the Interstate Highway System. It began in the 1950s to connect the entire country by roads. This system was put into work by former President Dwight D. Eisenhower. So you may ask yourself, how does this work? The interstates going north to south are odd-numbered. For example, Interstate 5, which goes through California, Oregon, and Washington, which spans the entire West Coast. Then there's Interstate 95, which goes the entire East Coast, and goes through Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Virginia, North and South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. The interstates going west to east are even-numbered. So going through the South United States, we have Interstate 10, which brings you through California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. Going across most of the northern United States, we have Interstate 90, which goes through Washington, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, and Massachusetts. So another question you might have is, do they all go across state lines? Well, not exactly. Shown here is Interstate 87, which only goes through the state of New York and goes from the Bronx up to the Canadian border. Then there's Interstate 43 that goes only through Wisconsin and only spans from Howard to Beloit. What about the 100 numbered interstates? These are what are known as auxiliary routes, which allow you to get to a city faster, go around it, or reach another highway much faster, and these are usually numbered with 100, 200, 300, etc. What about Alaska, Hawaii, or Puerto Rico? Well, even though these aren't on the mainland United States and don't go across any other state lines, they're still included in the Interstate Highway System. Those states and territories, they have their own system. So Alaska has A1 through A4, which basically act as a state route, but they look like interstates. Then there's Hawaii, which has H1 through H3, and all of them are on the island of Oahu. Then there's Puerto Rico with PR1 through PR3, which happens to circle the island. Although they have a different way of classifying them, they're still very, very similar to interstate highways, like the ones in the mainland United States. While these interstate highways don't really go anywhere, they're built to the same standards that they are in the mainland United States. Now, with all that being said, I hope you learned a little bit more about interstates today. I hope to see you on the road, so stay smart and stay safe.